In the wintertime, we can't rotate our chickens through the pasture like we normally do. So with our layer chickens here, we brought them into the greenhouse. But keeping chickens in one location creates some problems. They will be sitting in their own manure. It'll smell. The soil won't be able to metabolize the amount of nitrogen they're laying down. And it's a perfect environment for pathogen buildup. Likewise, just growing crops in here summer after summer creates some problems too. Just like the chickens, having the same crops in here year after year also will create a pathogen buildup. It's the same host always there. Also, those plants are going to extract fertility from the soil. So eventually this soil is going to be depleted. So how do we fix all those problems? Well, the problem in one area is a solution for another. So in the spring, we plant our tomatoes and our vegetables in here, and that's going to extract all the fertility from the soil. So in the fall, we move our chickens in here, and they're going to help add fertility back to the soil. But in doing so, they're going to cause us problems like we mentioned. They're going to be sitting in their own manure, too much nitrogen for the soil to metabolize, so a lot of that's either going to evaporate into the air, where you get an ammonia smell, or it's going to create a toxic runoff in the water. Not only that, but it's the perfect breeding grounds for a lot of pathogens. So we use what's called a carbonaceous diaper. These wood chips are a porous carbon material that will help soak in, absorb, and hold that chicken manure. In doing so, the nitrogen from the manure and the carbon in the wood help to start a compost cycle. This will literally grow a healthy, diverse biota in the soil, and it's adding fertility back in for the next growing season. This composting effect also builds a protein source for the chickens. They can see life in here that we don't see, and it's a natural food source for these chickens. Also, by bringing the chickens in here in the winter, it helps break up the life cycle of pathogens that find tomato plants as their host. And vice versa, by adding the tomato plants in here in the summer and moving the chickens out, now all the pathogens that find chickens as a host, there is no more host. It breaks up both life cycles by cycling through them and using multiple species to confuse pathogens. We still have a little cold weather in the forecast, so we haven't moved these chickens fully out, but we do have the side and the end of this greenhouse open so that the chickens can come in and out as they please. And the whole thing is fenced off with electric netting to protect them from predators. Once the weather does warm up and we're ready to plant in here, these chickens will be moved out into the garden area and help start prepping the ground where the garden's going to be. And in this area, we'll start planting our tomatoes and other vegetables again. So we took all of our problems and turned them into assets. They no longer sit in their own manure. It actually converts their manure into compost, which creates a protein source for them. It doesn't smell anymore. The wood chips are able to hold and contain that for the next growing season. We not only break up the host for the pathogens, but we also create competition for them by increasing the diversity and the natural biology in the soil. It's a continuous cycle where the problems from one area are an asset to another. And in return, we get a lot of eggs and produce from this system. So if you like this video, hit that like button down below and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, let us know in the comment section below. Keep watching our channel and we'll show you how we use these chickens in the summer to prepare our garden and create compost. So until next time.
New leaf, turn it over. New me, off the sofa. New day, getting closer. Yesterday, it was nice to know ya. New leaf, turn it over. New me, get off the sofa. New day, getting closer. Yesterday, it was nice to know ya.